Hey, what's up, guys? It's been a little while, but Slime Rancher 2 just released their next major update, and the game is out of early access. I think it's a full game now, and from what I've seen on the Steam page, the story is completed, so we can actually finish the game, which is super cool. So, let's do it. So, I'm not even sure where we left off. I mean, I know we basically finished the game. All my slimes are as they should be. I have more than enough money. And then they did seem to have added a couple more of these, treasure balls. Not too many, but I see that there's a few missing. But what I really want to do is go to the new area. I'm going to assume there's a new area and just kind of see what's up. I know there is one more new slime. And then we did set up these portals. Great Labyrinth portal. I think this is where I want to go. I think. We'll figure it out. Again, dude, the last time I played this was probably a month or two, which doesn't seem like a whole lot of time, but I've played multiple games. No, it's been probably more months than that. I've played multiple games in between, and, things kind of get lost in not translation. Also, why is my computer lagging, brother? My computer's not being okay. So, look, there's this. I know for a fact, I mean, this was the last area that was released, so the new stuff has to be here. I don't know what this is. And, oh, there's more night portals. More night portals, meaning we need more shadow plorts. That's something we're gonna have to do. Okay. Oh, I might have to spend some time. Oh, wait, is that a gold or is that a... Huh? Oh my god, it's a Yoki. Oh my god, I love these Yoki boys. Let's go back home for a second. Let me just jump into the depth. Let me grab a bunch of stuff. Now that I know I need more shadow plorts, let me grab some fruit and stuff to throw. Okay, the other thing that I want to do maybe before I really start getting into the shadow plort hunting, there's new upgrades. Let's see what we got. I don't even know. So what do I need? For this I need Prismaplorts, but really the big one is going to be this tank booster. I need a Hyperplorts. Another storage cell, okay. This doesn't really matter. Regenerator, power. Huh. Okay, so I just need some new things I probably grabbed from the treasure chests. Aqua glass. Hyperplorts is going to be the big one. I just need a whole bunch of Hyperplorts. And the new bucks is not going to be a problem, but... Okay, cool. So there is a couple new upgrades we can, toy around with, but... Let me go to the new area, and... Yeah, first, let me collect some shadow plorts. Okay, I've gone to this side of the map, because I wanted to check out this portal first. I don't know if I have to unlock it, if I have to do something with it, if it'll just automatically let me use it. Zero clue, but let's figure it out. It should be right there. And that's telling me this will take me here? Question mark? I'm not particularly sure. And then, all along the way... Okay, that was terrible. Like, how am I supposed to get any plorts from that? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me cook. And I'm stuck. Okay, I'm stuck because... This doesn't... I need to open this door first. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me at all. Now I have to run all the way back because that door doesn't... Okay, but that's cool. I mean, now at least I know I'll have a door from here to here, so I don't have to go all the way around. But now that I'm thinking about it, then where is the new area? I'm gonna assume the end of the game has something to do with that. How do I get there, though? That is likely where I need to get to over there, so... I don't know. I guess let's take a look around for either a shadow plort door or a light. Dude, why is there so many shadow things, but in absolutely terrible positions, man? Maybe we go up here? Water, please. Uppy. Okay. Grand entrance. It had, dude. There has to be. Oh my god. Okay, let me get. Let me. Oh, dude. Why are the shadow bullets always in just the absolute worst areas, man? I can't corner these guys super easily. Well, let's just grab as many as we can, I guess. All right. This is the door, right? Door? Question mark? Do I actually... Oh. Alright, I mean, this has to be it, right? New part of the map? Where even... Oh, okay, just like I thought. Okay. Hold up. I think we're cooking here. I think we are cooking. Let me just quickly check. Okay, I am still recording. That's good to know. Is that somewhere I can get to? That has to be something. That looks way too detailed to be nothing. I'm scared. Do I jump down? Oh. Oh, so it just unlocks like a whole new thing. Like, what is all this? Did it just magically unlock another... I'm so confused. Like, where did all this come from? Did I bring it up? Like, what is all this? This is like the main area, right? So it just gave me a place from the main... Okay, that's kind of cool. That means I don't have to go all around like the whole thing again. Alright, let's check it out. I'll try to get any of the new materials if I see it. This is a door that likely needs to be open. Now, how do I do that? Not sure. In due time, I guess. This seems to be something. But what? This... I feel like I should not touch that. That is probably going to kill me if I touch it. Let's keep going. I'm gonna ignore the shadow homies just for now. Only because I don't really feel like hitting them. Maybe I just hit like one or two as we go. But I want to focus on this new area. There is a lot of these guys, though, kind of just sitting there ready for me to hit once or twice. And then I'll likely need to clear my inventory of the fruit anyway, so I don't mind it too much. This is very pretty, though. I like this. I remember seeing it before, like, this came out, and I thought it was probably one of the coolest things ever. Now the fact that we're gonna, be able to kind of walk up to it's gonna be pretty nice. I'm very glad. Luckily, I just played the game a few months ago, so unlike a lot of other people, I really didn't have to wait that long for the update, in comparison, but still, it's very cool. I like it a lot. Alright, let's see, what is up here? I want to try not to miss anything, Oh, and I ran out of the... Oh, why am I dizzy? Hold up, why am I dizzy? Ooh, that was weird. I couldn't tell if that was my own eyeballs or that was the game just tripping me out. Now, what's with the floating crystals, man? Huh? Are we getting into the core of the problem? Is somebody really, really mad? Like, what's with the crystals, man? Okay. I will be honest, whatever this is looks very delicious. I kind of want to lick it, but I'll refrain for now. I'll come lick it later. So where are we? Am I just going straight into the center of the bubble? Maybe? What is this? This is a pomegranate? I love pomegranates in real life. Oh! Okay. New area. What is... That looks like the most delicious pudding I've ever seen in my life. Wait, these are... Why is there gadgets here? Is this home? Here it is, Beatrix. The Prismacore. I was breathless when I first saw it. Seeing the way the light twisted and moved within it, the way it seemed to change with every moment, it was like staring into the infinite. If I only knew, then what would become of it, of me, of everything? I'm sorry to have brought you here, to have pulled you into all this, but it was the only way. I'm afraid I still can't greet you in person. I would have loved to thank you properly, but I've locked myself away in the facility on the other side of this room. I'll try to explain everything. After all you've been through to get here, at least I owe you that much. So let's start over. My name is Gigi Twilgers West. Like, Kanye West? I'm the granddaughter of Hobson and Thora. Oh, aren't those the old people that keep ringing my line? You might not believe this, but the short answer is that I'm from the future. In my time, I discovered Rainbow Island and the Prismacore, and things went badly. It was rapidly destabilizing, and when I tried to fix it, I only made it worse. I called the wrong people to help, and they tried to exploit its unnatural power. Everything fell apart after that. There was an explosion. Prismatic light tore across Rainbow Island and into the atmosphere of the far, far range. I shielded myself from the blast, but my arm, something happened. The energy from the Prismacore implanted itself on me. I could feel it coursing in my arm despite my efforts to contain it. It's why I've tried to seal myself away and needed your help. When I get near the Prismacore, it causes the destabilization to accelerate, like it's reacting to its own energy signature. My world, the far, far range in my time, it's on the brink of disaster. The Prismacore's energy has blanketed the atmosphere and has begun to warp the environment as it has here, changing the trees to metal, water to glass, and even phasing the natural world out of reality. In time, there will be nothing left to sustain the ecosystem. Faced with that, knowing that I had a hand in causing it all, I had to do something. But here's the thing, there's no humans here anyway, so why does it matter? Remember, during your previous journey in the Glass Desert, where my grandfather led you to a portal beyond space and time. When you got there, it seemed like it was ruined. Well, that's because I had already used it. I was able to direct the one in my world to this point in our timeline. There was just one problem. It crumbled from the shock of activating when I arrived. I didn't realize it would be a one-way trip. Yes, perhaps there's a way of repairing the portal, but like so many things here, it's beyond my understanding, so I have to accept that I will never return home, never see my family again. But it will be worth if we can somehow stabilize the Prismacore. If we can do that, then not only do we save everything here and now, but it will fix my mistakes in the future. I have to believe that. In my research, I have discovered that whoever built the Great Labyrinth created devices called harmonizers designed to stabilize the Prismacore. Only they just didn't work. There's evidence that it was attempted multiple times, each time having the opposite effect and making the situation worse. I'll have to explain later, but I think I have something that maybe they didn't. Something that might allow it to work this time. There's only one problem. The harmonizers are lost. There's no record of where they are located. Heck, there's no record of what they even look like. I'm completely in the dark here and don't know what to do. Oh, what did he say? Never give up? To keep pushing through when all the odds are against you? My mom always said Grandpa had a way with words. Keep your peepers peeled. Huh? What do you mean? Where do we even start? Funny walls. Beatrix, that's it. I kept thinking I'd find a door or something I couldn't enter, but what if they're hiding in plain sight? I think I could make some new tech that you could use to test the Siri. Head on over to the exchange station on the balcony above and I'll get you set up. Bro, you're telling me she's been here for how many? Probably thousands of years and you've never decided, hey, maybe I should just check the walls? Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't think she's the brightest cookie. Come on, man, like, you're a scientist, you're doing all this, and you haven't checked the walls? It's, every, like, adventure movie, they go up to the wall, put their hand on it, and, like, check the entire wall, man. It's, like, step number one. You know what this reminds me of, though? I'm gonna assume a lot of you haven't played an old game called Chrono Cross. It was an JRPG from like the very early 2000s. It's my favorite game of all time, but yeah, there's an item in that game called the Frozen Flame that is a pretty big part of the story, but this almost looks like it. I mean, the Frozen Flame is a little bit more spiky because, it's supposed to represent a flame. But it has a circle with these kind of appendages, which are really, really cool. Anyway, is she in there? I'm gonna assume that this is where she is. So we have two things to look at. We have this. Hello, I've linked this exchange station to my facility so we can exchange things that you find for things that I make. Like I was saying, I think I can invent something that can uncover hidden areas in the labyrinth. I really hope so. My guess is that anything unstable or out of place here is a result of the prisma waves blanketing the labyrinth and transmuting things. If I could invent something to nullify them in just a localized area, it might be enough for you to uncover where the harmonizers are hidden. Well, for starters, I'll need prisma plorts to make the blueprint. I'll need to run all kinds of prisma tests to figure out the parameters we're working with. As for actually building it, those strange shadow slimes might be the answer. Their plorts have a natural dampening effect on prisma waves. Maybe they've evolved to do that somehow. they can flatten the wavelengths in order to... Sorry, I'm getting caught up. Just keep an eye out for shadow plorts, as they might be useful later. In the meantime, bring me your Prismaplorts, and then I can get back to work on the nullifier device. And by the way, I can also exchange Prismaplorts for coins you can spend on kind of underground market, something I discovered while looking for some of the special tech I needed to build my facility. But never mind that, the important part is working on nullifying the device, so give me these plorts. Okay, so... Okay. But don't I already have some? You can't just, like, use the ones that I already have in my refinery? It looks like I'll need to get some more on my own. Which kinda sucketh. And then she says she needs shadow plorts. I have some. What is this? I rigged up this hydro shower for emergencies, but there's no water. If somehow get water running, it'll prove useful. I'll explain later. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well I guess number one, I need some Prismaplorts. I need, looks like 30 of them. Yo, what is this? Ghostly drone. Huh? Okay. That's weird. I don't... Okay. Well, I did something. I don't really know what I just did, but... Oh. Yeah, thank you. Bless me. Hey, there's another ghostly little drone thingy. Come here. I don't know what you are, but... Can you help me? Can I... Ooh. Hello? How do I make it stop? Do I just have to keep following it? I'm out of energy. No! Hold on. I'm coming. Yeah, look, what do I do with this? Drone station module. Used to craft quantum drone station. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna assume that that's probably going to be some form of automation? Question mark? I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm going to assume that is. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm home. I just wanted to grab some things. I think we should run back, and I'm gonna kind of start gathering some plorts here. Okay, I've managed to get myself 30 of the Prismaplorts. Now, I don't really know how many times I'm going to have to do this, but step one should be done. So let's go over there. Okay, let's see what happens when I give her 30 of these. And again, I don't know why they're split up so weird. Rainbow coin. Okay, I don't know. Okay, that's like the black market thing, right? Okay, so for every nullifier, a stranger near unstable walls allows passage into the hidden room beyond. Okay, so for every 10, I get one of these coins, and then for every 20, I get the next thing. Okay, is that all I needed? Now I can just go near any unstable wall, and it'll just allow me to go through it? What do you mean gadgets are not working? How am I supposed to go through the walls if my gadgets aren't working? Why am I dizzy? I just took drugs. Like, I want to unstable this wall, brother. How do I... Yeah, how do I do that? Utility. Okay. So what do I need? Ooh. Yeah, so just give me the recipe. What I actually need is shadow plorts, which I have a lot, so that's actually not a problem. And I need the hyper plorts. Drone. Oh. Cool. So yeah, I can. These are like the automated. That's pretty cool. That could be very useful. Okay, but that's... Right now I need to focus on getting the Hyperplorts, which is... Ooh, Glow Glow Fur Fox. That's the new slime. I need to get those. The real question is... How? Where do they be? Alright, so look, we need to find this new place that contains these hyper slimes. So what I'm seeing here is to get to this place, I need 1 boom plort and 25 shadow plorts. So let's do exactly that. Let's grab everything we need and head back over and let's try to find this new area. Okay, we are, I think, officially ready. I had to throw away a bunch of shadow plorts like a dumb idiot, but I've got everything that I need, and then I've also got the food that I can feed to the hyper slimes. Okay, we just have to figure out where to actually go to figure out the puzzle, which I'm going to assume it's up there. That is my assumption. So let me spend some time parkouring and getting up there. Alright, there's a door here. This needs to be opened. Now we just need to figure out how to open it. I'm gonna assume that is, like, the place we need to go. And my assumptions have been made clear, because there's a new puzzle here. So that needs to get connected to there? I don't know if I'm tripping. This just doesn't seem that hard. Question mark. Okay, well, let's not, you know, dilly-dally. How do I... Nope, utilities. And I have plenty of these radiant projectors. So let's place one... Yeah, oh, hold on. Okay, maybe I get it a little bit. Place one there. I good like this? Good. Place one there. Place one there. Good. Okay. That opened the door. Alright, this... Ooh, nope, I need that back. This just needs to be picked up. I always forget how to... Yeah, like, how do I get him back? I think that's it. Okay. Cool. So that opened this. Ooh, that's a big old door. Do I have enough flight for this? I don't know. I guess we'll see in a minute. Oh, no, okay, I have plenty. For a second, I'm like, wait a minute. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna fall to my death? I think we're good, though. Ooh. Okay, this needs to hit that. Cool. Well, that's no problem, because once again, I got plenty, brother. Where is that again? Oh, right over there? Yeah, right there. Okay. Just gotta be careful I don't die and fall here. Did I get the thingy? Okay, let's see, can I hit it? Ooh, no, it's, okay, wait, why is it red? No, no way, that's not... That good? Huh. Okay, hold on, let me maybe replace this. Can I... Is there any spot where this hits? No? Maybe I'm just being lazy. Hold on. I can pick these up again, so it's not like it really matters. Okay. Oh, it did the thing. Okay, well then you can come back with me. All of you can come back with me. Okay, cool. Why'd you look at that? How... What does this do? Why... Oh, does that just get me back up there? Alright, new area. This place is huge. Oh, actually, I need those. This place is huge. I probably don't need these, though. Huh. Okay. What do? Those are not hyper slimes. Where is the new hyper slimes? Yeah, like, what is this place? And how do I get up? I want to go uppy. How do I go uppy? Maybe I just gotta find the tallest thing I can stand on. This, maybe? No? Maybe I get up here? Just do a little parkour action? Because where I want to end up is there. Okay, from here. Woo! Oh, I'm gonna cut it a little close. Not as, you know, clean as I'd like, but we made it. Alright, I think the next water cycle I should have enough energy. Okay, and what is... That's not anything, right? I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing buzzy sounds. The Hyper Boys are definitely here. Hi, Beatrix. I've been calling this area the terrarium. Why the terrarium? Well, it looks like a biosphere, though a really beautiful one with unique food and slimes. And maybe that's true. It's possible that this is just a way to represent the outside world here in the lab. But I'm no longer sure. Not sure what it is. I'm sure it holds a facility that was intended to contain and stabilize a Prismacore. So logically, the terrarium is here for some Prismacore-related reason. And if you think about it, that could be. Wonder if it's a seed bank of some kind. Like if things went really, really bad in the future, if the Prismacore became too unstable and really breached, this would be a way to ensure that some of the flora would survive. Well, it's an insurance policy. Bro, these guys talk too much. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna even, but if you think, oh my god. Alright, like, I love this game, and I love the story, but, dude, I'll be honest, by golly, dude, this dialogue is so boring. Oh, it's just incredibly boring. It's very, like, nothing burger half the time. They don't ever really say anything important, it seems. But, anyway, I'll stop hating. I always feel like the dialogue is just always such a snooze fest. You know what? While I'm here, I might as well collect Heddle's Shadow Plort. So you know what? Hold on. Give me a second. Ooh, okay. We've made it to a super large area. Still no hyper slimes. I'm still so confused. There looks to be another light puzzle. Okay. This light puzzle. Okay, what is this? Oh, a hunter statue. Oh! This is a... No! I brought saber plorts with me! Oh, I'm the biggest doofus of all time. Oh my god, I brought saber plorts. Maybe I should be smart here and maybe place down a teleporter of some sort? I think I only have the gold teleporter. Let's place down the gold teleporter here, why don't we? Okay. Let me grab a hunter plort and then figure out what we need to do here. Okay, so like a big dum-dum, I finally got the hunter plort, and look, I even made a gold teleporter. How easy does this make absolutely everything that I can just kind of go from here? We can just go straight back to where we were at, nice and easy. And of course I come back to this place basically wanting to blow up, so yay to my luck. Go ahead and eat that. I'm very curious to see what's behind this door. Ooh. It's hard to tell. Again, I hate it when I discover a new place and it just so happens to be prismatized or whatever, because it's kind of hard to tell what's normal and what's not normal. I will take these unstable plorts, though. Yeah, let me go ahead and take all of these. Is that all of them? I'll take a few plorts with me. What is this? Okay, hold on. Ooh. There's no yellow portal for me. Whatever, I think I'm just gonna lose them. It's fine. How many does this need? Okay, thank God. I think this is the one that only needs 25. Because, whoo, if it required more, I wouldn't have had them. I'll be jaundiced with you. Okay, what is all this? This is... Was this the place we were already? Maybe? No, I think this... Oh, that's a hyper slime. Okay, well, there we go. We figured out the place to get the hyper slimes. Real quickly, let me just figure out what all this is. Oh no, there's gold here. So even the terrarium is starting to be affected. At least it's probably still a useful shortcut. Gold seems to be most potent. Midas from the story. Bro, who hasn't heard of King Midas in that whole story? Come on, man. What kind of person hasn't heard of that? You could be 12 and you've probably still heard of it at some point. Okay. Okay. Right. Shortcuts are funny things. Space and time are both fun. Okay. Again, such useless dialogue. It's amazing. But it's okay. Shout out to King Midas, bro. What do I do with all of this? If I activate this, what does it do? Oh. That's down low. I guess let's jump. Oh, there's a bunch of these shadow boys, although I'm not really interested in the shadow boys right now. Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Okay, hold on. You know what? Yeah, maybe I will take this opportunity to throw some fruit at the shadow boys, because, geez Louise, that's a lot. Okay, boom plort. I do got one of these. Bada bing, bada boom. So I could probably get rid of all that stuff now. So, oh! Oh, this is the nastiest shortcut of all time. It's literally right here. Oh, that's absolutely wonderful. Cool. Okay, so I mean, I've set up the gold teleporter. At this point, I'm not actually sure if I need the gold teleporter, because this is, I mean, this is a great shortcut. This gets me basically exactly where I want to be instantly.